Hello and welcome to the Bear Pit TV, sponsored by Ladbrokes. This is my preferred 11 for this coming Saturday's game against West Ham at home. We're nearly at the end of the season now, obviously, and I think I've got 4 more of these first 11 prediction videos, and I've kind of given up trying to get remotely where Mark Hughes' team will pick, who they'll go for, because it is absolutely impossible this season. I couldn't have picked a worse season to try and do these videos for, because I'm never remotely in the same ballpark as what Mark Hughes and his team will play. Nonetheless, I'm going to give it another go today. Let's see how wrong I am. Right, for the first 11, it's going to be Jack Butland's in net. For the first time this season, I'm going to say that. I was really surprised to see him come in against Swansea. I thought he'd just be completely rested for the rest of the season. I think he was a tad unfair on League Grant, but at the end of the day, Jack Butland is one of the most promising keepers, I was going to say in the Premier League, but probably the world. He's a fantastic prospect. So if fit, I suppose he should play. I understand that, it does make sense. At the back, I'm going to go with the 3 at the back formation. I'm going to go with Ryan Shawcross, Indy, and I'm going to go with Peters as well, instead of Munies, because I think Peters is a miles better defender than he is going forward. For the wing backs, I'm going to go with Glenn Johnson, and if fit, Munies. I say if fit because we know, of course, that Munies' injury record is not that great, but if he's available, I think he'd make a fantastic wing back on the left-hand side, miles better than Eric Peters. We saw it with the goal against Burnley early in the season. He's clearly a decent footballer, and I feel like he's made for that position. In midfield, I'm going to go with Jeff Cameron and Joe Allen. Then moving further forward, I'm going to go with the usual guys on the wings, which is Arnautovic and Shaqiri. I know Arnautovic missed that penalty last week. He seems to be lacking a little bit of confidence at the moment. I thought he may have turned a corner after his goal against Hull a few weeks ago, but I don't know, he's missing that Arnie swagger at the moment. It really needs to come back. But we know he's got it in him. It's Arnautovic. He's clearly got that little bit of class that only he could bring. So for that reason, he has to continue to play, because he's always going to bring something a little bit different. Then up top, it's the one position I kind of toyed with the most, but I'm going to stick with Berahino, because I think, why not? We've persisted this far with him in the starting 11, purely to get him fit, really. And if we drop him now, it's kind of been for nothing. We've almost wasted the fact that we've stuck with this unfit player, and to drop him now would seem a little bit daft. He will get there. I'm really not going to judge him on this season's performance. The Bear Pits podcast, which me and Elliot did the other day, I stressed that as well. We can't judge him this season. We just can't. It's not fair. He's not played football for several seasons. I think it's all about next year. And this year is just to get him integrated into the squad, to get him, buried in there and see how he can get on. But he will come good. Just give him time. Let's not get on his back, and let's just wait for next season before we really judge Berahino. So to recap, the Jack Butland in net, Shawcross, Indy, and Peters the back 3. I've gone for wing backs of Mark Munies and Glenn Johnson. Further forward, I've gone for Jeff Cameron and Joe Allen. Then an up front 3 of Shaqiri, Arnautovic, and Berahino up top. So that's obviously going to be nowhere near what Mark Hughes will pick. But anyway, give us a comment what you reckon to my first 11. What are your feelings and thoughts about the way Hughes keeps chopping and changing teams, often winning teams? Is it doing your head in? Do you think it's justified? Let us know in the comments, and we'll of course see you this Saturday for the game against West Ham at home.